Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you know that हम लोग यहाँ पे UI automation in descriptors पे हैं, the module we are in, and today we're going to be learning that how we can use for each UI element. You guys have heard the loops, for each loops, while loops, do while loops. ये हमने पहले cover कर लिए हैं, but now we're going to be seeing that what is the for each UI element over there in UiPath. UI means user interface. Let's see in action and let's get started. Okay. So it will help you iterate through multiple UI elements for each UI element activity. Okay. It allows us to automatic repeated tasks involving multiple user interface elements such as data entry, validation or extraction. And उसमें कहाँ पे ये यूज होता है वो देख लेते हैं हम लोग. Data extraction. When you need to extract a specific information from a collection of UI elements, such as extracting the text from a list of items, retrieving values from a table, or capturing a data from a grid. Pretty simple. जब हमें data extraction चाहिए होता है, उसके लिए भी हम for each element use कर सकते हैं, UI element use कर सकते हैं. Interaction with multiple elements. If you have a set of UI elements that require the same action to be performed on each element. For example, हमारे पास कोई URL से उनको हमें click करवाना है. For example. चेक बॉक्स है उन्हें क्लिक करवाना है, फॉर्म फिल करना है, राइट, मल्टीपल डेटास और नेविगेटिंग थ्रू अ लिस्ट ऑफ आइटम्स. उसके अंदर हम ये कर सकते हैं वैलिडेशन और वेरिफिकेशन. व्हेन यू वांट टू वैलिडेट द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ और states of multiple UI elements such as checking if a group of buttons are enabled or disabled, verifying the presence of certain elements or validating the contents of a list. ये भी हम इसके थ्रू कर सकते हैं, राइट. So all these three things we can do with the help of फॉर ईच यूआई एलिमेंट ओवर हियर. तो यहाँ पे इन लोगों ने एक्मे के थ्रू बना रखा है, हम लोग एक्मे के थ्रू भी बना सकते हैं इन दिस डेमो एंड वी कैन डू इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ नॉर्मल गूगल आल्सो. ठीक है, वी विल बी गोइंग विद गूगल फॉर हियर, राइट. ओके, तो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड एंड इसको मैं आपको अकेडमी में दिखाता हूँ. तो लेट्स क्विकली create a process. Chapter 47, you can say for each by tab. Okay, it's quickly created. Okay, so now we have created the process and first we'll be using a for each UI element as we discussed. So guys, to work it will be using a open browser activity or a use application browser activity, but as we are in the modern design and we will be using the modern design, so we'll be only using use application browser activity. Use application browser activity, right, and we will be encapsulating our for each UI element inside of this activity. Let's quickly open Google. We'll be writing bikes, right? For example, right, I like bikes, so do it. Let's indicate the application as indicated. And now inside the for each, let's indicate the elements, right? So as you click on indicate the element inside for each, you will be greeted with a box similar to a table extraction, right? We have done the table extraction also, so you will be greeted with the table extraction type of box. So here you have to click on the add UI element. जैसे ही आप इस पर क्लिक करेंगे, hover the data in the page and click to select, right? So what we can do, we can select with the help of this is the UI element, like user interface element. अगर हम इस पे क्लिक करेंगे and we have to make a pattern, right? ये पैटर्न मेरा बन चुका है. यहाँ पे it has identified some of the elements over there. Okay, like this, right? So this is one UI element and 0 labels. Labels will be helping to identify the element more. या इसको हम नाम दे सकते हैं ये मेरा इसका लेबल है, ये मेरा इसका लेबल है, ये यूआई एलिमेंट के सामने ये लेबल है. So we can do it like this. We can just click on confirm, right? And we can add a label over here. So label can be the bike site name. And the site name can be the label as well, or the company name. यहाँ पे हम लोग कर सकते हैं. You can edit it also. You can say URL and this part. And here I can say company and company name, right? We can do it like this as well, guys. So we can say link. Link will be great. It's saying that we can't have this. We'll be doing it with a underscore over here, right? Preview. You can see link is this and company name is this one. I hope this is very clear. Okay, close and save and close. Right? So now what is happening that यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, हम लोग ने एक फॉर ईच यूआई एलिमेंट ले लिया है, उसके अंदर लिंक है और एक कंपनी नेम है. ठीक है. Now I'll be writing a right line over here, link, right? It will be converted string like this. Because we have already opened the site. Okay, let's quickly see debugs and let's see what happens. Has completed and see the answer. So it is showing that UiPath.co.ul. So guys यहाँ पे क्या होगा ना, यहाँ पे राइट लाइन काम नहीं करेगा. ठीक है. यहाँ पे क्या है, यहाँ पे राइट लाइन आपका काम नहीं करेगा. वी कांट कन्वर्ट अवर यूआई एलिमेंट टू नॉर्मली अ स्ट्रिंग. वो सिर्फ क्या करेगा, प्रिंट करवा देगा. ठीक है. व्हाट वी कैन डू यहाँ पे, if you wanna do some action on that specific link, like for example if I wanna click on that specific link, ये मैं आपको बताऊंगा that how we can display also the names, but if you wanna click on that specific link, I can press over here and I can sorry, I don't have to press because I have the link with me, so I can directly go to the input element, go with link over there. ठीक है. एंड ये ऑटोमेटिकली यहाँ पे इस पे क्लिक करेगा, ऑटोमेटिकली टू क्लिकिंग ऑन दैट लिंक, राइट? सो लेट्स सी, run the program. It will be clicking on this button. So it clicked and now it is searching for another UI element over here. For that we have to do one thing. Okay, let's make it a bit complex, guys. Okay, it clicked, right? It clicked that specific link over here. It clicked this part, right? But as it clicked, it went to another page, obviously. So what we can do to bring it back to this page, what we can do, we can either use a go, navigate browser activity and indicate the go back tab, or what we can do, we can use a check app state activity and indicate this part, say that can indicate it like this, but it will be only taking this part which is visible to me. Okay, so enter, and now add browser activity, go back, toggle it, And guys, what we need it, if we want it to disappear, like जब हम यहाँ क्लिक करेंगे उसके बाद ये क्या होगा, डिसअपियर होगा। और जैसे ही ये डिसअपियर होगा तो हम यहाँ पे वापस जाएंगे अपने इस पार्ट पे। तो आई नीड टू इट टू बी डिसअपियर। लेट्स सी दैट will it work? Let's see in action live. Okay, clicked, going back, clicked on the second link, going back, clicked on the third link, going back, clicked on the fourth link, going back, fifth link, going back. So our automation is successfully working, guys. It is clicking and going back as well, right? But it will be only clicking, you know, on the we can say on the specific page only, because see it will be throwing an error, because now see it's not getting that uh, check app state activity, UI element over there, so we can press stop, right? So we see the motto is not to tell you about the check app state activity. The motto is to tell you about the for each UI element activity. So I hope that I was very clear. And what we guys can do now, like the similarity like this. Yes, we have it. What we can do, we can apply a filter. यहाँ पे हम configure filter पे click करेंगे. I can go with the company name equals. It is just like a filter deletable activity. I can write by like that. मैं यहाँ पे ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ ओके। तो अब वो उसी लिंक पे क्लिक करेगा। यहाँ पे मेरा जो कंपनी नेम है इक्वल्स बाइक। अगर मेरे कंपनी नेम बाइक वाले के इक्वल्स है, सो हाँ वो इसी पे ऑटोमेटिकली क्लिक करेगा। लेट्स सी रन, क्लिक्ड ऑन दैट and it directly clicked on the bike wale only. जहां जहां उसको bike वाले पार्ट दिखेगा, it will be clicking on that specific part, right? Okay, our automation has been completed. So I hope that guys this is very clear that how we can use the for each UI element over there to click on the activities. ठीक है, इसको हम लोग acme के थ्रू भी कर लेते हैं. What we guys can do, we can just add a link like this. तो यहाँ पे we have logged in the site. See, we don't need to this to be automated, because we are not, this is not agenda. The agenda is to make you learn about the for each element. ये वाला जो पार्ट है ये आपको लिंक नहीं मिल जाएगा डायरेक्टली जो यूआई पाथ ने बना रखा है, बट we will be throwing that how we can filter the items over here as well in depth. Okay, so let's quickly change all this, duplicate it like this. So get a new target and UI element. So guys, यहाँ पे जो UI element है that is only the hourglass sign, that is this part and the delete sign. यहाँ पे हम क्लिक करेंगे तो ये हमें इस पे क्लिक करवाना है. ओके, you need to click on this part only. तो यहाँ पे इसे सेलेक्ट कर लिया है, confirm. I can quickly say that search sign, confirm. I'll be adding a label as well so that we can filter all the data. Okay, I'll be adding a label uh, like this. So what we can do, uh, indicating the label anywhere we can click, it will be finding a pattern like this. Type, confirm, and another label we can type as status. Automatically took all this part. Okay, status, confirm as well. Now it's asking just like the table extraction activity, tracking extract data from multiple pages. Yes. Yeah. Let's quickly save, closed. Right. So don't need this, I guess. We don't need to click, need to highlight the data here. Just highlighting the data, guys. So highlighting will be done with the help of a link input element, that is the search sign. And I can say the duration will be of 1 second, and the color will go uh, with red, so you guys can see properly in the screen. Okay, and okay, it looks good. Try to run it. So guys, हमने अभी filter क्या लगाया हुआ है कि oh sorry, we'll remove this filter first. Search sign, no, type. हमें यहाँ पे क्या चाहिए? We need type to be WI2 only. WI2 ही होनी चाहिए यहाँ पे खाली. For example, I'll be saying WI2, right? Press OK, and I'll be quickly running the action. Let's see how it can click, how it can identify the this side. Right? So as you can see, it is only going to the WI2 items only, and it is also progressing to the next page. जहाँ उसको WI2 दिखेगा, it is directly going to WI2 items only. ठीक है? So I hope that guys, this is very clear how we can do it. This part is available in the UiPath official academy also. जो हम यहाँ पे दिखा रहे हैं आपको, ये आपको जो वीडियो है इन्होंने एक्मा के थ्रू दिखाया है. So I found that this part was very helpful in showing how we can apply the filter. Right? Hope that this is very clear, guys. So यहाँ पे मैंने highlight करा है. You guys can type also. You guys can click anything, any UI element activity you guys can use with the help of for each UI element. आपको देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे जो box दिख रहा है. It is directly only and only highlighting all the WI2 item type elements only because I have applied a filter. It is also checking equivalent to filter to the label also. Right? आपको लेबल अप्लाई करना है. UI element मेरा ये है. मैं आपको दोबारा से बता देता हूँ एक बार कैसे मैंने ये किया. Explain again the video. So, right. So to do that, we first have to use the use application browser activity. Obviously, instead of that, we have to encapsulate the for each UI element. And यहाँ पे जाके I have press configure a new target, add a new UI element. So this part I can click. ये element है UI element. We can click here also. We can click delete also. तो यहाँ इसको rename कर सकते हैं. Press on confirm. If you want any specific label, आपको filter करने में help करेगी. तो you guys can apply that as well. So add label. For example, I need status only. Confirm. यहाँ पे multiple pages है तो आप data table extraction की तरह उसको यहाँ पे नॉर्मल क्लिक करके एक्टिवेट कर सकते हैं. Save and close, and inside of that, what do you want to do with this specific item? I just want to highlight my specific UI elements, all the specific UI elements जो इस criteria को मैं fulfill कर रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे मैं highlight के अंदर input element डाल दूंगा current element जो मेरे UI element है ये, and I can quickly highlight all the over there. Right? So guys, I think आपको समझ में आएगा कि that हम for each UI element activity कैसे use कर सकते हैं and how we can perform any actions on the specific UI element over there. अगर आपको ये लेबल को प्रिंट कराना है तो we can quickly write a normal write an activity over here. That is pretty simple. And अगर आपको यहाँ पे इसको प्रिंट कराना है current element को, so the best way that I found is we can use a get text activity over here. Right? Get text को यूज कर सकते हैं. इनपुट एलिमेंट हम यहाँ पे डाल सकते हैं करंट एलिमेंट. and we can save in the form of a variable text. मैं अब text में सेव कर देता हूँ उसको. We'll be getting the text out of that UI element, saving it to a variable called text, and then use a write line activity over here. right? And now bring this to part next. See, right? And what we can do, we can use different thing we can use over here as well. Uh-huh. Now we have to use this and configure a new target. Example, I need these parts. The element is this. I want it. Its name. Okay, save and close. Right. Let's pick a filter. Delete. Is the acne part. Now we can see that how we can get over this part. So see, we were seeing on the left hand side that we are getting all the current element names over here, right? So आप ये भी कर सकते हो, ऐसे भी आप कर सकते हो, ठीक है? It's a pretty easy method that I found. So अगर आप डायरेक्टली यहाँ पे करोगे तो it will be showing you uipath.co.ui element. So it won't be working. Either you can use some link you query over here if you know it will be covering in a later session. And either you can use a get text and then use a right hand to run the workflow. दोबारा मैं आपको करके एक बार दिखा देता हूँ. So you can see that the workflow is extracting all those parts over there. This is the current UI element over there. Right? So I hope that guys this is very clear that how we can use for each UI element to perform activities on a specific UI element. Right? So this was it for this quick informative atomic video guys. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Uh, Next, we'll be seeing that how we can use the image targeting method in UiPath, and then we'll be doing some of the exercises in the descriptor section. Then we'll be closing this module. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, guys, and as always, keep learning.